Yeah. Okay, we're going to start now. So hi everyone, and welcome to another live session from the series Engineering Qualification Validation in Australia. And in this live session, I'm going to talk about how to use your project management experience in your career episodes. And why did I decide to talk about it? Well, that's what I'm going to say. But first, for those that don't know me, my name is Gerson Ida, and I'm the founder of www.engineersinaustralia.com, a website to share content of value and useful information to help you in your journey to validate your engineering qualification here in Australia. And I also share information about workplace health and safety, environmental management, day-to-day of engineering in Australia. And also I have a special series that called how to get your professional job in Australia. And if you haven't joined the Telegram group yet, you can use the link that I'm going to post in the comments, or if you're watching on Instagram, you can go to my bio and there is a link. Once you click on that link, it will open up a few buttons, and one of the buttons is for you to join my Telegram group, Engineering Qualification Validation. And in this group, I've got more than 780 people in the group, and I usually share videos, audios, and posts, and also job opportunities in the group. And tonight, I'm going to prepare a PDF of this live session, and I will be posting the PDF in the Telegram group. Stay with me, and you will know how you can get the PDF. So I'm going to just copy and paste the link of the Telegram in YouTube and Facebook. So those that are not in the group, you can actually you need to download the Telegram group Telegram app first, and once you download the Telegram app, you can then click on that link, and then you can join the group. So, and what is Telegram? Well, Telegram is like WhatsApp, but it's a messaging app. But in my view, it's much better than WhatsApp. It's I use that obviously professionally, and it doesn't really have algorithm. So it means that the message and the content that I send in the group, everybody gets it. Then it's obviously your decision to open or not and read or not the message. Okay, so the first topic today. And obviously, if you have any question about your engineering qualification validation here in Australia, you can put in the comments. And if you have a specific question about how to use your project management experience in your career episodes, please put in the comments as well. So the first topic that I would like to talk tonight is the risk of using project management experience in your career episode. So I've seen few people already that they failed, and Engineers Australia didn't approve their career episodes because they focused too much on project management experiences. So as engineering professionals, it is really common for us to have experience as a project manager, and we can fall into a trap if we emphasize our experience in the career episodes when we are preparing the CDR, Competency Demonstration Report. And as you probably know, well, some of you may or may not know, I have participated already in several interviews with Engineers Australia as interviewer, interviewing engineers for them to get their Chartered Professional Engineering qualification or status. And a lot of them, they used too much the project management experience in their interviews and in their career episodes. So what happened was that Engineers Australia National Assessor, they usually open the meeting and the interview saying that they are there to assess the engineering skills and competencies. They are not there to assess project management skills and competencies. If they want to validate as a project manager, they need to go to a different organization. So with that statement, it's very clear that Engineers Australia, they want to see your engineering experience. Obviously, there are some room for your project management experience, and that's what I'm going to talk tonight. But you just gotta be careful. So every now and then, I come across a lot of engineers that they ended up focusing on project management principles, talking about how well they perform the job or service, talking about, managing time, and they deliver the project below cost with the desired quality, with the great teamwork, and etc. And without really relating to the skills required by Engineers Australia, which means the engineering skills. You cannot forget that you are validating as an engineer. You are not validating as a project manager. So I will be sharing with you a few tips how you can avoid falling into this trap, and obviously using how to best use your project management experience in your career episodes. And I'm going to check a little bit further down the track the questions. I've got some questions already in Facebook and YouTube, so I will be answering those questions pretty soon. And I would just like to announce as well that at the end of this month, from the 31st of January, I'm going to promote my free workshop, Engineering Qualification Validation, here in Australia. And it's going to be a full week of content. So you're going to start on the 31st of January, which is a Sunday, 10 a.m. Brisbane time. I'm going to have the opening webinar. It's going to be a live event. And I'm going to have pretty much contents the full week. And then the closing webinar is going to be on the 7th of February at 10 a.m. Brisbane time as well. So many of you have already probably registered to the latest or the other events, but it's really important for you to register to this new event, the Engineering Qualification Validation free workshop. And for you to register in this event, I will put the link for you to register for free as well. So I'm going to put in YouTube, I'm going to put in Facebook, and then if you're watching on Instagram, you can go to my bio, and then the link, when you click on that link, the first, or I think the third button is for you to register in the free workshop. Just be careful that just be careful that when you register to the workshop, you will need to check your email, because you're going to get a confirmation email. And there is a button for you to confirm your registration. If you don't open your email and if you don't click on that button confirming your registration, your registration process is not going to be finalized. And why do I do that? Because sorry. Yeah, because in previous workshops, I didn't have that confirmation step, and a lot of people, they were sending me messages saying that they didn't get my emails with the videos, and they didn't get confirmation of the workshop. And it ended up that they somehow put a wrong email, or my email ended up going to their junk mail, and they never saw the email. So you will need to check as soon as you submit your registration. You need to check your inbox after a minute or two, and you will receive an email, and you just need to confirm by clicking on the button confirming your registration. Okay, so the first tip to best use your project management experience in your career episode is about using soft skills. Obviously, there are soft skills and hard skills. Hard skills, usually they are your technical skills. And soft skills, obviously, is your broad skills, your management skills, your communication skills, and so on. So if you're going to use some soft skills experience as a project manager in any of your career episodes, it's better for you to do it within the competencies in PE3, professional and personal attributes, where it's the appropriate place to name some of those experiences. For example, if you have good performance and or good examples in communications management, which is an area of project management, it can be explored in PE 3.2, effective oral and written communication in professional and lay domains. You can give examples of project meetings, when you elaborated monthly reports, and so on. Another example is when you're describing your experience in human resources management. If you were, for example, a team leader or even a team member, and if you were obviously a team leader, if you managed their performance, if you clarified their roles, so productivity was improved. In this case, you could include the paragraph or your experience under the competency PE 3.6, which is about team membership and team leadership. And just reminding you that I'm going to do this PDF. I'm just going to see if I can. I'm going to show the PDF, how the PDF is coming. Where's my PDF here? Yeah, that's here. It probably disappeared from the camera, but this is the PDF that I'm putting together, and how to use your project management experience in your career episodes. So what I'm going to do, as I did in the last few live sessions, for me to post this PDF in the Telegram group, I will take a picture of the session tonight, and I'm going to do a post in my Instagram at Gerson Ida, and I will just going to post in Telegram if I have some engagement with you guys. I don't think it's is to ask too much. I'm giving all of this content for free. I'm just asking you to engage with me a little bit in Instagram. And how would you engage that? I've got a question here. What could be an example of your project management experience you could use in your career episode? So this is the question that I'm going to put in my Instagram post. And I just need to see some of your engagement. And then I'm going to post, I'm going to prepare the PDF. And the PDF is going to be in my Telegram group, which is Engineering Qualification Validation group in Telegram. But the PDF is going to be protected by a password as well, which I'm going to release towards the end of this live session. So you need to stay with me until the end of this session. Those that are in the live session, they will know the password. They'll be able to download the PDF. Obviously, those that are not in the live session, they have to watch the replay so they can know what the password is going to be. All right, so I'm going back to the camera there, and just not sure why I am not in the camera. So perhaps yeah, now I can see why there was a little bit of an issue there, but I included myself in the camera now in the Word. Okay, so what I'll do, I will put the Word document there, and I'm going to take a picture as I did the last time. So that's the picture there. I'm going to focus on the question. So that's the picture. And actually I'm going to post now in Instagram, so you guys can start having some engagement. And then as many, obviously the more engagement I have, the more motivated I will be to post this PDF in the Telegram group. So I'm going to put the question. So what could be an example of your project management experience you could use in your career episode? Question mark. Okay. Share. Yeah, it's sharing there. Yeah, it's posting. So yes, it's posted there. So that's the post in Instagram. So if you guys can go there and answer, put in the comments your answer to that. And then when it is 10 p.m., I'm going to have a look in my Instagram. If I have some engagement, I'm going to prepare the PDF, and that's going to be this PDF here that you can see. I will fill out all of these dot points, and you can see it's going to be a fairly good PDF, and you will be able to download, obviously, if you stay with me until the end, because I'm going to protect with a password. Good. So the first tip for you to best use your project management experience in your career episode is when you're using your soft skills. The second tip for best use your project management experience is when you use your experience in project quality management. And certainly you can use and abuse of your experience in project quality management, writing the standards and technical specifications that you used to monitor the project quality, service, or engineering activity that you performed. In the case of civil engineering, for example, if you designed a structure, you could mention that you used ABNT NBR 6118/2014, for example, which is design of concrete structures, when you were preparing a beam design, for example, and that you consider the predominant mechanisms of deterioration related to the reinforcement, such as carbon and carbon chloride action. So if you designed a structure, obviously you followed technical specifications, you followed technical standards. And when you were delivering a project about that, obviously you had to monitor quality, and part of that is to ensure that you follow those technical standards. So if you did that, you can use that experience of your project management in your career episodes. In this case, there's probably few competencies that you could be using under. For example, PE 2.4, which is about management of engineering projects. Or you also could be using under PE 2.3, which is about design processes. And even under 2.1, PE 2.1, which is about application of established methods. So you just need to make sure that you understand when and what you can use under each competency. And this is something that I teach, obviously, in my online mentoring program, Validation Formula. And that's why my students, I have already 8 students that they've been very successful in their application. And they've been approved by Engineers Australia because they knew what and how and when to use their experience in each of the 16 competencies. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to just make sure that I capture this information in the PDF, and I'm going to show you how the PDF is coming. So you can have an appreciation and obviously be tempted to make some comments in my Instagram post. So that's how the PDF is taking shape. So the risk of project management experience in your career episodes. So I talk about obviously the risk of overusing project management experience. The first dot point, which is about using your soft skills, how you can use and in which competencies you can use your soft skills. And obviously next is going to be the one that I just spoke about. All right, I've got a question here in Facebook that I'm going to answer. Jessica, yeah, I don't know if you're still online, Jessica, but she asked a question. What happened with the PTE points? Yeah, that's certainly a very good question, Jessica. I believe that that was late November or December that there was, I think, realignment of the PTE with the IELTS points. And that created a little bit of confusion because a lot of people, they thought that those changes were going to be effective immediately. But you got to remember that the Australian government and other organizations, they use, obviously, especially Engineers Australia, they use PTE, TOEFL, and IELTS as the official English tests. And they establish minimum scores. So although PTE kind of did some realignment of their scores between PTE and IELTS, it doesn't really mean that automatically it's going to change the requirements in Engineers Australia. I'm not going to talk about immigration because I'm not a registered migration agent. So, but what I know is that the Engineers Australia booklet is still current. I think the version is the one from May. Is this version here? Sorry, March 2020. So that's still current. And because it's current, the points for PTE, for example, you have to have minimum of 50 in each of the 4 bands: reading, writing, speaking, and listening. So it hasn't quite changed yet. So when it changes, if it changes, apparently it's going to be slightly easier for you to get the minimum equivalent to 6 in IELTS. For those that are trying, obviously, migration process, apparently it's going to be more difficult because you need, I think, 79 or something to get like equivalent to 8, I think. But if they change to the new equivalence, I think you will need 84 or 85 or something like that. So it's better to talk to your migration agent just to see what's going to be better for you. But 50, obviously, in PTE is not impossible. You need to certainly study a little bit English because you will need to get that minimum score. Just going to check if I have any question on YouTube. No question on YouTube. See if I have any question on Instagram. Yeah, no question on Instagram. Okay, so the other tip for you to best use your project management experience is when you use your stakeholder management experience. So how to use stakeholder management in your career episodes? Well, this is certainly an area widely used in project management, as the good project manager is always keeping your stakeholders informed about the project status, obviously to avoid surprises during the project delivery. But how to explore this area within the career episodes? Well, every engineer or designer engineer knows that one of the design fundamental principles is to consult and understand the customer's requirements. What will be the impacts for the users of the final product or service? How to obtain the best benefit for the main interested in the product, work, or service. So this experience, if you did that, let's say that if you design something and then you checked and confirmed the scope of the design with your customer, you checked with the users of the product or the structure or the machine that you were designing. So every time that you did that, you were doing stakeholder management. So certainly that experience you can use, if you did that when you were doing your design work, you can use under the PE 2.3, which is a design competency. Or if you have prepared, for example, monthly project reports to keep your stakeholders informed, so then this experience you could be using under the PE 3.2, which is the competency about oral and written communication. Obviously, when you prepared as-built drawings, and if you kind of put together a record-keeping system, you can use under the competency that talks about the professional use of information. So there's certainly, you guys probably have a lot of experiences that you guys can use under the competencies. It's probably the detail that you don't know where and what to use. So, and that's perfectly normal. You need to read very well the booklet. You need to read very well each of the competencies. And obviously, if you have questions, you just need to seek some help. And that's why I put together my online mentoring program where I teach my students how to best use their experiences in each of the 16 competencies. So before I forget, I'm going to ask you guys if you have any other question, any comments, because I'm going to establish the password of this PDF. So the password is going to be just, I think it's going to be project management altogether. So I'm just going to put in here. The password is project management. Just going to put in the PDF so the PDF gets really good. Now about the quality management experience. So just to show you how the PDF is coming. So that's the PDF, guys. The risk of project management, using soft skills, using project quality management. Just going to put in the same page. Using stakeholder management. And the password is project management. Obviously, you won't see this password here. I'm just showing what the password is going to be. And I'm going to delete this one. And as I said, from the 31st of January until the 7th of February, I will be holding my online free workshop, Engineering Qualification Validation. And to register, you just need to access this link. The link is in the comments in the Facebook and the YouTube. And if you're watching on Instagram, you go to the link in my bio. When you click on that, it will open up a few buttons. One of the buttons is to register to the free workshop. All right. So would like to thank you guys very much. I hope that these few tips, they helped you to clarify a little bit more how to better use your project management experience in your career episode. And if you have any suggestion for future live sessions, please send me a direct message on Instagram or in Facebook or Messenger, and I will certainly have a look, and I will endeavor to cover that in next live sessions. So thank you very much for your participation. I'm going to quickly have a look in the Instagram post. I think there are some engagement there, which is really good. Just going to check that. I think I saw some comments. So Vendirisky said, planning, create a strategy that will guide the entire project. Yeah, that's good. And Tachi's saying, identify the activities and plan the whatever to achieve the goal of the project. That's good. Yeah, thank you very much, guys. So I've got a couple of comments. Hopefully I'll get more comments until 10 p.m. and then I will prepare this PDF and I'll post in my Telegram group. And the password is project management all together in small caps. So thank you very much. I'll see you next Sunday, 8:30 p.m. Brisbane time. See ya and bye-bye.